Let's go with it, with blue dye upon this and throw it just a little bit. And it's easy to follow. I'm going to Daito. Okay, is it big? Haven't you woken up so much? It's good. It's big. It's good. Hooray, I caught this 40 centimeter sago, but this is also dotted. This is probably a continental Suzuki, or a continental Suzuki that is native to the continent, and there are stars scattered here and there, but it's a characteristic of continental Suzuki. Continental Suzuki and Nana here too. This is a little bit of a needle and it hurt the gills. Let's take this child and go home and eat it. Let's eat this, this bakamon, this face, it's bad. Perlip rip of Continental Suzuki delicious. So I will have it. Yes, I'm going home. I'm going to go home. I'm going to judge you a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of rigidity after death. You know, this dot, and the continent Suzuki, well, Seigo. That normal Suzuki's little Seigo class, and sometimes it's inverted. If you get to this size, it will disappear, so you have to be in the 30 centimeters range of 40 or less than this, and you can't take the continental Suzuki left. Also, look, this mouth, that normal Suzuki is a little bit longer than that Suzuki in Japan, and it's a little bit more stuck. It's a feature of the Continental Suzuki. It's a sea bass that is native to the continent and lives in China and Korea, but it's also farmed in Japan. It's farmed sea bass, and it's on the market so you can eat it normally. And I think the taste is probably not much different from Japan's sea bass. It's just, hey, there's a little bit of water over there. It's not so clean. It's dirty. And the water is a little bit wet, and I'm worried about that. It's a little stinky. It's fishy. It's a little bit like that bus. It's like a black bus. It's kind of smelly. The bus smells of oil, but I don't think it smells like that bath oil. Well, let's take care of this from now on. First of all, wash with water, drink well. A little more salt, sprinkle with plenty of salt and rub it in. Let's get a little crap and slime out of it. It's easy to handle. Because I went all the way home after catching it. Since you caught it, I want to eat deliciously. After all, I don't know, it's better to be eaten than to say it's bad, Mr. Ms. It's delicious. The one who is able to eat Buddha can do it. Yes, I don't want to be eaten, I'm going to do it. Fish is, if you say it in the first place, I'm going to try to live. I don't want to be eaten anyway, but I want you to be happy if you do it. After all, fish too. So it's delicious. Umami only, it's like leaving only the umami. Let's do the cooking method, scales. And so scales pretty good that I'm going to rip my belly open. It's hard to get the scales. Place it on top of the manabe. I'll do it with a plastic bottle cap this time, more than doing it with a kitchen knife. If the knife is easy to do, it's fine. Look, you can go. Wow, look, this is a little trick. It's pretty famous. Do it with plastic bottle caps, and they say you can get the scales off well. If you do it with a kitchen knife, it's already around the inside, scattered scales. I'm not kidding. My kitchen is already full of scales. I can't do this anymore. This is good. The scales are flying, and it is very good. Look, it turned out to be a good idea. I'll do it on the other side. So let's get the belly cotton out. I'm going to pull out my belly. What do you eat? I'm a little worried about the bait. Let's take a look inside the stomach. This is how it is in this way. Something hard, 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 something hard. What? Wow, what's this? What's this? What's this? Oh, I know. This is a long-held shrimp. This is a long-tailed shrimp, and I'm a shrimp. The long shrimp bites, and look at these remains of the long shrimp. This stick-shaped thing is the front leg of the shrimp. That arm, you know, that long shrimp eater. Does the long shrimp bite this sea bass? Maybe in the West Country we can catch the sea bass with long shrimp. Next time, let's try it with long shrimp. A little bit of this bitter ball, crush it like bitter ball. If you crush the bitter ball, it is bitter. You have to take this and crush it like bitter ball. That's why, please. Crush it, crush it. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, we've got it. Wash it thoroughly with water. Rinse it off properly like this. Wash it in cotton clothes. If you don't wash off the excess car paint, well, it's okay to put it on, but the car hurts a bit. Well, that's okay. Drop the head and put the stomach fin on it. You go like this. This goes. Well, also same thing on the opposite side. Make an incision. Cool. Yes, I've removed the head. I'll do it in 3 pieces. Okay, that's good. Okay. Then on this side, also put the bandage on the stomach side. Alright, okay. Leave the belly bone. Do the same on this side. Try smelling it a bit. The skin smells a bit off, I guess, just a bit. Should we put it in milk? They say if you put it in milk, we'll get rid of the smell. I've heard that if we put a base fillet in milk, the smell will go away. So let's try that. Let's also do it with the sea bass. Let's soak it in milk for a while. I think this will remove the smell. Repeat medium. Let's soak it thoroughly and wash it thoroughly. Rinse off the milk. This time the milk will stink. Drink milk, wash well, and smell the sievers with milk. Milk is going to stink this time. The milk was also washed down. That's it. The unpleasant smell should have been completely removed. Drain with kitchen paper. If you turn it inside out and remove the moisture from the skin with this is perfect. Let's bake it in foil this time. If you put the butter on it, it will already melt at room temperature. It's okay to spread this out. If you heat it in a frying pan, it will melt and spread on its own. Put the fillet on top of this butter. Let's take it down. It's okay to put decorative knives in it. It's okay to put it in. I can't put it in. Oh, let's shake a little pepper. The secret ingredient, mirubiki. No pepper, and no salt and pepper. Salt is good. Pepper is good. Salt and pepper are not very good. It's like this because it's okay, and then I'm just a little fishy and lonely. Vegetables are often found in eggplant. That's about it. And the eggplant that I cut, right, it's like this. You can just say that you bury the fish between the fillets, and this is what it looks like. Eggplant is an eggplant, but the truth is that I put onions on the bottom. I bought onions, but the onions I bought were rotten. It's ridiculous, it's not true. It's not a story about returning the money, but it's okay, it's not worth it. I don't have a lot of fun with this kind of video, so I'm going to make it foil, foil, foil. Wow. This is a bit small. I don't have a hand to put it on the foil. What should I do? Well, for now, I'm going to add a little sake and a little soy sauce. I'll just wing it like this. Maybe a little more quantity doesn't matter. And a bit of soy sauce like this. Yes, okay, just a little more. Yes, okay, the seasoning is fine. The quantity of seasoning is good, but don't overdo it. It won't taste good if it's too much. Because if too much, it will just taste like soy sauce. Be mindful of that. Okay, let's do it again with the foil. Let's do it again. I can't do it this way. What should I do? Let's do it this way. Doing it like this. Let's go. Oh, it's done, it's done, it's done. Yes, by doing this, wrap it in aluminum foil and steam it by laying it on a frying pan. That's about it. Yes, let's make it right away. First, let's go to the frying pan. Once this is set, just put this on. And take it out when it feels right. Easy, right? Isn't it simple? But this is the most delicious way to do it. It's like sea bass or white fish with a light taste. That's why if you grill it directly on this frying pan, the flavor will go out with the gravy and it'll be wasted because the gravy will get lost. Right, that's not good. So doing it this way, wrapping it in foil, it won't lose any gravy. To prevent the gravy from escaping, the gravy that seeps out stains the eggplant. The eggplant will be stained, yes, to let the flavor soak in completely without wasting it. Why put eggplant in, you ask? Because of the leakage of the sea bass. The eggplant picks up the leaked flavor. In order to let the eggplant soak in and stain the eggplant, stain it with the gravy of sea bass and the flavor of sake and soy sauce, and optionally butter. Then it will be really tasty. You can enjoy the flavor of the eggplant for a while. Temporary heating. Steam it slowly over low heat. Take your time. If the sun is too strong, it may burn, so heat it up slowly, gently. As you heat it slowly and kindly, it will plump up. I think it's about time. I have a feeling it's almost ready. The sound has changed a bit more. I can tell by the sound when it's about to be ready. Only about 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, I stopped it with perfect timing. I saw and remembered. That's how I know. Let's move it a bit and shift the foil onto the plate. It's ready and it smells divine. The fragrance of the butter and soy sauce is intense. It smells really good and feels like the flavor has seeped in. See, look at this. Wow, this is definitely the best. Let's enjoy this continental Suzuki butter soy sauce foil baked. Let's eat. So, let's try the meat first. Let's eat. Yes, it's delicious. There's no strange smell at all. It's very delicious. Let's try eating the eggplant with the meat. Let's eat Suzuki and eggplant together. Let's go. Ah, it's really tender. It's really heavy. It's so tasty. It's a normal high-quality whitefish. Despite being in such muddy water, it's perfectly edible. No need to get rid of the odor with milk. It's a normal whitefish. Yes, it's delicious. Really tasty. The Continental Suzuki is delicious. Yes, it's wonderful, truly wonderful. I really don't need salt and pepper. The taste of salt and pepper isn't necessary. It's delicious even without it. So it's really good if you put onions in it. If you put onions, it's even better. It's so good. These onions aren't rotten. How long have they been sitting out? I was really hungry and remembered them. It's a really high quality taste. Quite luxury. Delicious. It's newborn size. Well, this one's newborn size too. And I guess it doesn't have that old smell or dirt because it's still fresh. And maybe that's why it's good. I think everyone should try it. See? Can you taste that? I'm really starting to crave rice. I plan to eat it tomorrow morning. I even served it. Let's have some rice. Tastes good. The best late night snack. If you keep eating like this, you'll get fat. But you still want to eat it while it's fresh. You need to eat it while it's fresh. That's why you season it. I don't think the taste is much different from sea bass and continental sea bass. This continental sea bass tastes like ordinary sea bass. It's like the one I know, newborn size. The taste is not particularly different. After all, it's just sea bass. It's delicious. Oh, and the eggplant is also really good. The eggplant is insanely good. The taste has soaked in. Super good. This is suitable for Japanese sake, but matches well with wine, doesn't it? White wine, not cooking sake. White wine might have been fine too. Also, I want onions. I really want that sweetness of the onion. I really need that. That supermarket, Mr. or Miss, I'm not going again. I'm really not buying vegetables again, huh? What is that onion? It's really rotten inside. Quality control should be done properly. Well, it's okay. This alone is delicious enough. It's tasty even with sea bass, but not quite. After all, onions are definitely necessary for such dishes, right? Continental sea bass was delicious. It felt like a high-quality whitefish. It's just delicious being farmed. I wonder if bigger ones are more delicious. Next time I want to fish for a larger continental sea bass, about 50 or 60. If you are wondering whether to catch and eat continental sea bass, please refer to O-chan's video. Please remember to keep it in the corner of your mind. Ah yes, if you remember that I said that the continental sea bass is delicious, please eat it. If the water is dirty, it's a good idea to deodorize it with milk. If so, it will really taste like a high-quality whitefish. It's a recommendation. It's a good idea.